Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a not so brand new LP of mine. I'm replaying a game that I've already LP'd in the past, and I've streamed a couple times since I LP'd this game. This is World's Scariest Police Chases on PlayStation 1. So why am I replaying a game I've already LP'd? Two reasons. First of all, it's a lack of creativity on my part. I don't really feel like starting anything new and big right now. And secondly, my first LP was not really very good quality, and I plan on deleting my first LP, which is not even in a playlist, when I get done with the re-LP here.
Due to the graphic nature of this game, player discretion is advised.
So we'll watch this intro here. And I do still plan on streaming this game in the future, from time to time. So yeah, World's Scariest Police Chases. Now, this game came out May, I think, 21st, 2001. I'm just gonna turn up the speech a little bit. Everything else should be okay. This is a game based off the TV series World's Wildest Police Videos, later shortened to just Police Videos. So let's import our name. I can't put in the Raging Gamer 095, so let's just do Raging Gamer 095. I don't know if I can put that in, but we'll see. So pursuit mode is basically the mission mode. There is free patrol mode, which I will show off later. Up. Oh crap, I can't. Raging Gamer. There we go.
In high-speed pursuits, police officers face danger at every turn. Training, preparation, and readiness are what give law enforcement the edge over reckless and dangerous criminals. A split second or wrong turn can mean the difference between life and death. Your first challenge here at the Police Academy will be to master control of a powerful police cruiser.
In this first training pass, you'll learn the basic handling of a standard police vehicle. Drive 2 laps within the given time limit. And if you knock over any object on the course, you will have to start again. Okay, rookie, step on it.
Alright, so actually, I am gonna turn the speech back down to what it was. I didn't think the audio, the speech would be that loud. So anyway, what I have to do in this mission is drive 2 laps around this obstacle course in under 48 seconds, which is not too bad, not too hard to do. Obviously, you can't hit more than 2 obstacles. I'm trying to be a little bit careful here. I think I might be going a little too carefully. So this game basically plays exactly like the driver games from this time period. You'll even see the arrow, except you're playing as the cops, not the bad guy.
Great driving. You're on your way.
So I think I got the commendation for this mission. The commendation is a special medal you get if you do well enough in the mission.
You have earned a commendation.
Yeah. So the commendation rewards for this mission was to not hit any obstacles, and I've unlocked slow motion jumps. We'll just do this. There we go. And to complete the mission with more than 8 seconds to spare, so basically beat the mission in under 40 seconds. Most commendation goals are beat the mission quickly with low property damage and high gun accuracy. And if those are the commendation goals, I'll just say the commendation goals are standard, or just not say anything about them at all. Now, I will note about the guy doing the narration at the beginning of these missions.
For the police, high-speed pursuits are a fact of life. The last thing fleeing fugitives care about is the safety of themselves and others. The only way to protect the innocent and the guilty is to rely upon instincts honed by intense training. This exercise will train you in the basics of stopping an escaping vehicle quickly and without risking the lives of innocent civilians.
Listen up. Complete this test in a convincing fashion, and you're on your way to graduating from the police academy. The car in front of you is driven by the police academy's best driving instructor. You need to stop him before he reaches the end of this strip of road. You can accomplish this by ramming into him until his vehicle is disabled. Ready, set, go!
So the guy doing the narration at the beginning of the levels is Sheriff John Bennell, who was the guy who did the voice in the TV series and the TV specials World's Scariest Police Chases. So you see the red bar at the bottom of the screen? Fill that up to disable the guy's car. And standard commendation goals.
Good driving, rookie. You put him out of commission. Cuff him.
As I said earlier, this game came out May 2001, which is like, I think the PlayStation 2 had already come out 6 or 7 months prior. And I've unlocked rear wheel steering. I don't know if I'll show off all of those at the end of the LP, re-LP, but I might. So I think I'll, for now, when I upload these, I'll call this a replay, but then when I'm done uploading everything, I'll just call it a Let's Play.
Using firearms to stop crazed and dangerous criminals is the toughest decision a police officer can make. But that's where training comes in. Sometimes using force is the only way to protect the innocent and preserve the peace. Knowing how to use your weapon is the only thing that counts when taking that final step. Out there on the streets, an officer only has a split second to make a decision and fire accurately.
Okay. In this test, you will need to use your firearms to stop a suspect from fleeing a crime scene. You will be driving a police sport utility vehicle, so watch out. It handles quite differently compared to the cruiser. Do not use firearms until you are cleared by control. Okay, officer, let's go.
Okay. So, you cannot shoot until I'm given permission.
Unit 1, you are free to use firearms. Fire at your discretion.
So, accommodation goals are standard for this mission. I think you do have to get above 95% accuracy. And let me just go into first person here.
He threw a suitcase out of the car. Note the location for later retrieval.
Now, sometimes you can ram this guy, yeah, like I just did there, and cause a bit of extra damage. I should also point out that every gun has a limited range. So if you're too far away and you try firing your gun, you won't hit them. There we go.
Now, go back Get the suitcase. That's important evidence.
Okay, there we go. It's square. Square is brake/reverse. I thought for a moment there I hit the wrong button, but no, I didn't. Also, with my first LP of this game, I did not even get all the accommodations. I got some of them off screen. For this one, if I fail accommodation, I'll at least show the very end of the successful attempt.
Well done. You've got the evidence. It looks like you're ready to hit the streets of Ashland.
You're ready to hit the streets of Ashland, but you got one more training exercise to go. Flower power theme. Very good.
When engaging in a high-speed pursuit, nothing is ever routine. Sometimes, though, police officers find themselves in situations so extreme, their driving and shooting skills are pushed to the limit. And in order to survive, cops have to rely upon instinct, coordination, and creativity. The next exercise will challenge you to perform advanced driving maneuvers while firing efficiently and accurately at various targets.
Okay. Today you'll learn to use some advanced driving maneuvers. First, you'll drive along a track into a blind alley. Stop there and wait for my command. You will then back out, perform a 180-degree turn, follow the track, and shoot several targets along the road. Then, go for the goal. Go, go, go!
Alright. So, for this mission, you want to hit every target. You have to hit 4 out of... Oops.
Officer, you have knocked over too many cones. You have failed this test. Try again.
Ah, whatever. I'll accept that. I'm not gonna cut that out. I'll just try again. So the accommodation goals are hit every target. You have to hit 4 out of 5 in order to beat the mission. And I think you have to have a I think you have to do it over a certain threshold of time. I could be mistaken about the time threshold, but you most certainly do need to hit all targets in order to get the accommodation. Now you're supposed to do a 180 here, but instead I'm just going to do a really sharp turn
Full stop at the end of the road.
like this.
Good. Now back up. Do a 180 and speed back along the road.
No thank you.
Okay, now shoot all the targets along the road. Quickly.
See, you want to hit D-pad up in order to lock onto targets.
Well done, officer. You have passed this test. You are ready for patrol.
So yeah, hit L. You hit L1 to bring up the weapons, and then hit L1 again to cycle through weapons,
You have earned a commendation.
and then hit R1 to fire. L2 and R2 are cameras. Look left, look right. Shotgun. Basically, you can use the shotgun in free patrol. So now for my first actual mission in the game. DUI dummy.
A 3-martini lunch has escalated into a boozed-up joyride through a peaceful residential neighborhood. With school out and children at play, police must respond quickly to prevent a terrible tragedy from taking place. There is no room for error when innocent lives are at stake.
Unit 1, we have received reports of a drunk driver in the Hemerson residential area. Be on the lookout for a black sports car. Respond immediately. Suspect is in the vicinity of a children's playground.
10-4, Control. Unit 1 is en route.
Press triangle to turn on the siren. And this mission introduces a mechanic that is not explained in the training missions. So yeah, some training there, huh? Anyway, let's go to the guy in this residential neighborhood. Now, if you're on a multi-lane highway, oncoming, well, either
Control, this is Unit 1.
cars
We have visual of
cars will pull over and try and let you pass.
502, over.
So,
Unit 1, proceed with
whoa, 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 whoa. So, accommodation goals for this mission. You see the blue bar that's filling up ever so slightly. Once that fills up all the way, the suspect will pull over. I just call this the stress meter. This does not work in every mission. In fact, I think every mission after the 8th mission, you pretty much have to destroy their car. At least in order to get the accommodation, you do. So yeah, this guy just sort of weaves back and forth. You gotta let him... You gotta let that stress meter go all the way up. You'd think it would be wiser to just try and ram this guy off the road safer and get him off the road quickly, but... Whatever. I'm not a policeman. I say this just to get him off the road quicker, to prevent him from hitting people. Like those guys we just passed. Although, even if you... Like, you can go straight through one of the civilians, and it doesn't matter. I might well, actually, we'll be seeing that in the next mission, which I'll do next segment. Now, all of the suspects in the mission mode take a predetermined path. Occasionally they do things different, but in general they always go the same path every single time you play the mission. Yeah. Wait, what's he doing? Oh, okay, I think he's going a different route than what he normally does. I could be mistaken. If he turns left, then maybe I'm just okay, maybe I am just misremembering this guy's route. Yeah, he does go into this car park. And then usually he'll go right back out. So I'll try and disable the siren before completing the mission, just so you can hear the end dialogue better, because it will just keep playing if I don't turn it off manually. Also, I can't shoot this guy, because there are a couple missions where you're not allowed to shoot anybody for any reason. One thing also to point out is if you hit a car that has already been disabled by the bad guy, the property damage will be added to your total. So you need to watch out for that, especially in the 8th mission, which is the bus driver gone bad mission. And so he'll be coming to a stop before too long. Also, the closer you are to him while the siren's on, the faster that will fill up.
Control, this is Unit 1. We've apprehended the suspect. We're bringing him in. He'll need to sober up before we have a chat with him.
Unit 1, roger that. Well done.
Police training and instinct restore peace to this usually quiet neighborhood. And this drunk driver will be sleeping it off at the city jail.
Okay.
You have earned a commendation.
Now, in my first playthrough, I think the first segment of my first LP had a bunch of missing frames, and I was just like, fuck it, I'll just upload it as is. So yeah, it's one of the reasons I'm replaying this game. Now, these mugshots, I think, are the developers that put themselves in the game for shits and giggles. Impaired driving, and we got Halloween theme. Alright, so that's it for this segment. I will see you guys next time for Mission 6. the crazed car thief, which has the best ending dialogue in the game.